keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out up top to the left side. Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath. Then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, welcome everybody. We're back at the Lisbon High School Gymnasium for North Dakota Class A basketball, Division A basketball with the Lisbon Broncos out of Division A. We're taking on the Sargent County Bulldogs out of Region 1B on the Class B side. Lisbon Broncos enter the contest with a record of 2-1, 1-1 in Region 1, and then Sargent County Bulldogs sitting at 5-0 in their region and 5-1 overall. The Broncos opened up their season at Maple River on the 9th of December, picking up a victory 52-42, rattled it off another one at the GOAT game against Enderlin, 65-23, and played Wahpeton in a close one up at the Husky Stadium. On the 19th of December, dropped that one by a score of 62-69, came back for a home contest during the holiday break, and lost another close game with the Ellendale Cardinals, 57-50. And right after the holiday break on the 2nd of January, traveled down to Valley City, where they lost to the where they defeated the Highliners, I should say, by a score of 66-60. So the Broncos picking up the victory over the Highliners, giving them 2 victories now in the region. And Sargent County Bulldogs started off their season, I think it was 4 or 5 home games in a row. So it looks like they had started out on 11th of December playing Lemoore Litchfield Mary, and they won that game by a score of 45-34. 15th of December, they're at Napoleon. They defeated the Imperials 69-51. 18th of December, back at home for 4 home games starting on the 18th of December. They defeated Southporter 61-32. 21 December, defeated the Weimar Lidgewater Warbirds 62-37 over the holiday break. Defeated lost to Hillsborough Central Valley 54-58 for their one loss on the season, and then came back on the 2nd of January after the holidays, and they defeated Tri-State by a score of 67-58. So that is that one loss for Sargent County. They played the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros on the 20th of December for their one loss. That was a 54-58 game for the Sargent County Bulldogs. Sargent County in the North Dakota Class B rankings out of Region 1. They're currently sitting at number 5 with that overall record of 5-1 now with that win after the holiday break on the 2nd of January against Tri-State. So they picked up 117 points in the poll. Last week they were number 3, so they did drop to number 3, but they're still ranked number 5 coming into the contest tonight with the Lisbon Broncos. Just have to make a correction for the Broncos schedule. At that win at Valley City, or the win with Valley City. The Broncos are 1-1. I should say 1-1 in Region 1. So that kind of sets up where we're at as far as each team's records and their games this far in the season. Both teams are active again on the 5th of January, on the 8th of January for the Lisbon Broncos. They travel to Richland, and then Sargent County active again tomorrow night. They take on Lytton HMB. Lytton HMB ranked the number 6 team in the state with a 6-0 record, so that's a top 10 matchup between Sargent County and Lytton HMB tomorrow night. Sargent County looking to try to steal one out of the Bronco Gymnasium tonight against Division A Lisbon and maintain or at least hold their ranking in the latest North Dakota Class B poll. So we're going to step away, take a word from our sponsors. You're watching yourliveevent.com. I'm sports announcer guy Brent Dick. Camera girl tonight is Kira Maus. So we'll get set for a contest and come back after a word from our sponsors.
Help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community. Look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Hey, welcome back here live from Bronco Stadium. North Dakota Class A or Division A basketball inside the Bronco Dome. Lisbon Broncos taking on the Sargent County Bulldogs. The Sargent County ranked number 5 in the latest North Dakota Class B poll, sitting with a 5-0 region record, 5-1 overall. Broncos come in this contest with a 3-2 record, and they currently sit at 1-1 overall in Region 1. Let's take a look at your region standing as far as Division A, Region 1. Wapton High School sitting overall with a 4-0 record, 2-0 in the region. Kindred High School, state runner-ups in 2022, have a overall region record of 1-0 and overall record of 5-0. Northern Cass High School looking to open up their season here yet in Region 1A. They have an overall record of 3-1. Central Cass sitting at 2-1 in the region, 4-3 overall. Broncos with that 1-1 region record, overall 3-2. And winless in the region are Oak Grove and Valley City. Oak Grove with an 0-2 record. Valley City 0-3 in the region. Overall, Oak Grove is 1-4. Valley City 1-5. That's your current Region 1A standings. The Lisbon Broncos, with that 3-class system, move up to a Division A or reconsolidated into Division A over here on the east side of the state in Region 1. Really no strangers to right, 2/3 of the teams here in Region 1A. All they have is Wahpeton and Valley City, but they're very familiar with the likes of Oak Grove, Central Cass, Northern Cass, and Kindred High School. Kindred High School and Central Cass, kind of perennial region powers back in the Class B ranks out of Region 1, and they're stuck together again here in Division A. Central Cass, they were the 2023 state champions. They defeated Bismarck Shiloh Christian by a score of 61-44, so that is something all the teams in the Region 1A have to contend with, is the power with Central Cass and Kindred. And also Wahpeton High School making the mark. Wahpeton did receive votes in the latest Division A boys basketball poll that was released on the 2nd of January. Wahpeton currently with that 4-0 overall record. But sitting at number 1 are the Kindred Vikings, 5-0 overall. And they maintain that number 1 rankings for Division A. Grafton in the number 2 spot, also 5-0 overall. Fort Wynn's Minnewacan sitting at 4-2, so Fort Wynn does move up. They received 3 first-place votes. They do have a 4-2 record. Devils Lake at number 4 with a 4-1 record, and then Bismarck Shiloh Christian drops down to the number 5 spot. Last week they were ranked number 4. And others teams that were receiving votes, already talked about the Wahpeton Huskies, Beulah Miners with a 4-1 record, Deslax Burlington 6-1, and Stanley with a 5-1 record. Those are other teams in the latest North Dakota Division A or Class A boys basketball poll, released on the 2nd of January. So we're 10 minutes away from our starting lineups in our opening tip-off between the Bulldogs and the Broncos. Let's take another word from our sponsors, come back, get into our starting lineups. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. Welcome back. Looks like our advertisements hung up. I'll have to re-rack our advertisements. We get set for our opening lineups and our tip-off. So we'll go take a break here, work on our ads, try to get them spun back up. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick. We'll be back. All right, back on the microphone. I'll go test those ads. We'll step away, take a word from our sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hi, we're Jim and
Hey, welcome back. Your liveevent.com here with your Ivy Insurance pregame show. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick. Working through our technical difficulties. Also, Beck TV here. So Beck decided they're going to set up in front of us to start the evening out. So we do have some cameras in the way. Hopefully that doesn't affect the quality of the broadcast. Try to pan up. We're coming into the night as far as other games in our area. We do have Wapton at number 1, Kindred. That game is scheduled for tip-off at 7:30 p.m. We also have number 2 in the Division A poll, Grafton at Botno. That game underway. Oak Grove is at number 5, Bismarck Shiloh Christian with an 8 p.m. tip-off. Other games in the area, we have Kidder County at Oaks, Enderlin at Valley City, Wilton Wing at Edgeley Colin Montpelier, and then Tyospazina at Hankinson for a 7 o'clock tip-off. So them are some of your top 5 matchups in Division A and also other area games on the A and B side here for North Dakota boys basketball. Just going back to those region standings for Region 1A with Wapton High School sitting on top and Kindred in the number 2 spot. Kindred ranked the number 1 team in the state with Wapton receiving votes. Other regions as far as their standings out of Region 2 Division A, we have Grafton High School with that 2-0 record, currently ranked number 2. Devils Lake sitting in the 2nd spot out of Region 2 with a 1-1 record, 5-1 overall. And then Region 3 in Division A, Stanley High School with an overall region record of 1-0, sitting overall with a 6-1 record, number 2 spot. Yet to have a region contest is South Prairie Max with a 3-2 overall record. Deslex Burlington with an overall record of 6-2 in the number 3 spot, along with Botno High School with a 6-2 record. Deslex Burlington receiving votes in the latest North Dakota Class B or Division A boys basketball poll. And then out of Region 4, sitting at a 5-1 record is Beulah High School, along with Bismarck Shiloh Christian, and then the 3rd spot is Dickinson Trinity out of Region 4 on the western side of the state. Shiloh Christian picking up the number 5 spot with Beulah receiving votes in the latest North Dakota Division A boys basketball poll. So all regions, for the most part, represented, whether they're in the top 5 or receiving votes across the state in the latest boys basketball poll. We're roughly 2 minutes away from starting lineups, the announcement of starting lineups and opening tip-off. We'll have our national anthem to lead things off. We'll step away once they start up with the national anthem, but we can get into our starting lineups with the Sargent County Bulldogs and the Lisbon Broncos. So Sargent County leading off is 5'10" sophomore, number 0, Jace Feared. Guard, 6'1" senior, number 1, Nick Hansen. Forward, 6'3" senior, number 24, Luke Martinson. Forward, 6' senior, number 25, Colton Cadoon. And forward, 6' senior, number 55, Grady Wieslander. The Bulldogs are coached by Ryan Weber and assisted by Chase Shutt and Travis Hosford. Then your holding team, the Lisbon Broncos, on our scoreboard. Starting out as a senior, 5'9" guard, number 2, Jaden Bittner. Pregame. Forward, 6'2" sophomore, number 24, Jordan Bittner. And center, 6'7" senior, number 30, Ethan Gilbert. The Broncos coached by first-year head coach Jason Coonsey and assisted by veteran Brad Bittner and Justin Ranke. Those will be your starters at the tip-off here. Now under a minute to go before our national anthem. and starting lineups announced inside the Bronco Dome. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. We'll step away, take a word from our sponsors, come back after the national anthem, and kick things off here with our opening tip-off.
And we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
I'm Freya Angen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota. If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
Hey, welcome back. Get ready for starting lineups inside the Bronco Dome. North Dakota Class A Division A boys basketball. Lisbon Broncos 3-2 over a record, 1-1 in Region 1A. Taking on the Sargent County Bulldogs. Sargent County 5-0 in Region 1B, 5-1 overall, ranked number 5 in the latest North Dakota Class B boys basketball poll on the Division B side. Going back to your starting lineups. For the Sargent County Bulldogs, we have 5'10" sophomore, number 0, Jace Fury. And the guard, 6'1", senior, number 1, Nick Hansen. Forward, 6'3", senior, number 24, Luke Martinson. Forward, 6-foot senior, number 25, Colton Cadoon. Forward, 6-foot senior, number 55, Grady Wielander. Yeah, Bulldogs are coached by Ryan Weber and assisted by Chase Shutt and Travis Hosford. The Lisbon Broncos are celebrating senior night. Number of seniors on the starting lineup. Starting out with their guard, 5'9" senior, number 2, Jaden Bittner. Another guard, 6'1", junior. Number 3, Lincoln Adair. Guard, 6' senior, number 5, Easton Bergman. Forward, 6'2", sophomore, number 24, Jordan Bittner. Center, 6'7", senior, number 30, Ethan Gilbert. The Broncos are coached by Jason Kuzi and assisted by Brad Bittner and Justin Ranke. Let's talk about the Lisbon seniors here with senior night. Just give them some recognition. One of our starters out there, Jaden Bittner, senior, number 2. Number 4, Ethan Schwab. Number 10, Wyatt Olson. We also have number 30, Ethan Gilbert. And number 34, Sam Kelson. So we have Ethan Schwab, Kelson and Wyatt Olson all hurt during the football season, not in uniform, not able to play their senior season. So sticking with the team, getting recognized during senior night. We are just moments away from our tip-off. Crowd on the Sargent County Bulldog side. Nice crowd on hand. Fairly well filled the bleachers on the visiting side. Broncos on the home side, about the same size crowd. Ready for our tip-off. Sargent County number 5. Broncos sitting at 3-2. Opening tip-off goes the Broncos with Bittner. Jaden Bittner with the ball for the Broncos. We are in the first quarter. That shot no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. And off the glass, no good. Rebound by Wielander. Wielander up, fouled by Gilbert. The first foul, personal foul on Gilbert. Grady Wielander, big number 55. First shot up, good. Puts first points on the board for the Bulldogs. Second shot away, up. Also a swisher for Wielander, so Wielander 2 for 2. Puts the Bulldogs up early, 2-0, 7:28 mark of first quarter. Second offensive series for the Broncos. That's Wielander once again making his presence known. The double nickel on the jersey. Knocks it out of bounds. Broncos maintain possession. Hey, hustle by Fury. Fury puts it up and 2 points. So Fury with 2 points. Wielander with 2. Connecting on both free throws. Gets to Dare. Dare free throw or line. That's up. Jumper good for Dare. Good to see Lincoln Adair start early. The game against Elladale just couldn't get anything going. Ran into foul trouble. Not in rhythm with the rest of the team during the holiday break. So on the board early is Lincoln Adair. On the floor, Wielander's going to take it up. Blocked by Gilbert. Turnaround jump shot in the lane. That's good for 2 for Luke Martinson. Luke Martinson, turnaround jump shot in lane. Good for 2 points. The screen, tried to set up a pick outside. On the right side is Bergman. Top of the key. Adair kicks it out to Bergman from 3. That rolls around. No good. No good for Bergman. Turnaround jump from the corner. That's no good. Nick Hansen rebound up and in for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs up to a fast start. Eight-2 lead. And Bittner with a flat tire out at top of the court. Or top of the key there on the Bronco side right now. When we do pan over to the left, you see that camera ball and the camera set up. That's the Beck TV camera. So just so you know what's going on. Down to 5:44. Ball off the foot, goes out of bounds on Tapson. Tapson, big body sent in by Coach Coonsey there to deal with Wielander. That's Fury quickly down court. Gives it over to Hansen. Hansen looks to pass. Adair dives, leaves Martinson open from 3. That's good for Martinson. Yeah, Martinson with 5. Bittner back to Jordan. Dare pass inside to Tapson. Knocked out of bounds by Kadoon. The 5:13 mark, first quarter. 9-point lead for Sargent County. Lincoln Adair with 2 points in the game for the Broncos. Jaden clears out to Jordan. Jordan drives. Kicks it out left side. Now driving to the right. Down to 10 seconds. Now 9 seconds on the shot clock. Bittner pulls it down. Drives the lane. Up and good for Bittner. Little razzle-dazzle by Bittner driving in there. Left-hander up and good. Bulldogs cleared out. Wielander inside the 3-point. That's good for 2 for Wielander. Maintain. They're still with that 9-point lead for the Bulldogs. Bittner kicks it out to Pregame. Pregame drives in. Had a clear shot. Passes it out to Jordan Bittner. That's good for 3. Jordan Bittner with the hot hand tonight in this first quarter for the Broncos. 5 points. That's Fury off, no good. Rebound by Tapson. Tapson, Broncos quickly down court, right side. Bittner drives in the other jump shot. That's partially blocked. Rebound, and a foul underneath by Tapson. That's a second team foul on the Broncos. Maybe not. That's just out of bounds. Thought it was a foul there. Hansen down court to Kadoon. Going left side. Fury, top of the key, passes, kicks it out. Back to the right to Hansen. They're on the floor. You see what the call is. That's on Adair. Adair goes over the top. I don't know if there's pushing going on or what happened. Feet tangled up. So that's Lincoln Adair's first personal.
Media timeout.
They have a media timeout, kind of free timeouts here with Beck TV, so I'm sure coach is probably a little appreciative of that at times, not having to burn a timeout. So we're at the 3:41 mark in the first quarter. Here on your Bank North scoreboard, Sargent County Bulldogs up 13-7. Step away, take a word from our sponsors, return for the last 3 minutes of the first quarter.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Hey, welcome back. Inside the Bronco Dome, Sargent County Bulldogs up 13-7, 3:41 mark of the first quarter. Broncos with 2 team fouls by Lincoln Adair and Ethan Gilbert. Gilbert back in the game for the Broncos, taken away by Adair. Adair looking for help, stolen by Kadoon. Kadoon and Adair battling underneath. That's up and good for Kadoon. So Kadoon converts on the steal, big turnover and conversion by Kadoon. Leading scorers, Luke Martinson and Jordan Bittner, each with 5. That's up by Jaden Bittner. Good for 2. Broncos close the gap a little bit, down to 6-point lead. That's tapped away. Hansen drives the lane. Adair gets a hand on it, kicks it out to Welter. Welter slows it down because Adair is going to drive in, goes right, left side. Up and good for Lincoln Adair. Lead now 4 points. That's up, no good. Right hand by Hansen. Now Bittner has Adair. Goes off the foot of Martinson. So Broncos ball. His subs in the game for Sargent County. Can you go up? Yep. Kicks it out, Bittner in the corner for three, rolls around, no good. Rebound by Hansen. Hansen kicks it out to Martinson, to Wielander. Back to Hansen, here Cadoon on the near side. It's Chauncey Lovett, number 10 in the game for the Bulldogs. Wielander drives in, reverse layup, and it's good for Wielander. I think Wielander showing off a little bit. Bittner pulls up, jump shot, rolls around, no good. Bittner missed two in a row now. Hansen drives in, Broncos leave it open. Too hard off the glass, rebound by Bittner. Bittner to Dare underneath, knocked out of bounds, and we do have a foul. It's going against Cadoon, so Cadoon, his first personal, first team foul for Sargent County. Jaden kicks it out to Jordan, near side, from the corner, that shot no good. Hansen runs into him. No foul. Walter back on defense for the Bronco, turns back Hansen. Down a minute 20 to go, first quarter. You'll love it. Feeds it to Martinson. Easy bucket for Martinson. Broncos left the back door open. Bobcat, or the Bulldogs, 7-point lead, or 8-point lead. Adair working against Wielander. Adair puts the shoulder down, feeds it to Bittner, wide open for three, good for Jordan Bittner. That's Lovett. Dishes it to Martin, no good. Lovett with the rebound, good hustle. Clears it out, three-point line, Hansen. Back to Lovett to Wielander from three, that's off, no good. Rebound, loose ball on the floor. Lovett and Welter, last touch by Lovett. Coach Jason Coonsey issuing instructions to his players on the floor. Walter passes it off, inbounds it to Jaden Bittner, down to 18 seconds. Broncos playing for the last shot. Bittner's going to drive in, kicks it out. Adair drives the lane to Jordan Bittner. That's off, no good. Rebound, Broncos puts it up off for Gilbert. Down to 6 seconds. Seconds tick away, second quarter. Martinson for three, no good. Rebound, Hansen. And that does it for a first quarter play. 5-point lead for the Sargent County Bulldogs. You're at the end of the first. On your Bank North scoreboard, we'll step away, take a word from our sponsors, come back for the second quarter.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hey, welcome back. Second quarter action here from the Bronco Dome here from Lisbon, North Dakota. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com, Bank North scoreboard. Sargent County Bulldogs up 19-14. Broncos in that first quarter play had 2 team fouls. Sargent County Bulldogs with 1. Fouls reset after each quarter. Turnover by the Bulldogs. Bronco ball. Jaden Bittner brings it down. Passes it to brother Jordan. Drives the lane. Stops. Turned away by Martinson. Welter swings it around back to Adair. Far corner. Going back right side. Now is Bittner working against Hansen. Bittner drives in, puts it up. That's partially blocked by Hansen. It subs in the game for Sargent County Bulldogs, getting their starters a little rest here at the start of the second quarter. I love it. Over to Hansen, to Martinson. Martinson double team. Spin move inside the lane. That's up, no good. Rebound. Fighting for it underneath. Loose ball. Still Martinson gets the rebound, and he travels. Martinson looking for the foul underneath. Called for traveling. Now leading scorers, both teams, I have Jordan Bittner with 8 in that first quarter. And 7 for Luke Martinson. And missing 1 3-point bucket for the Sargent County Bulldogs. Unofficial here near corner. That's Bittner from 3 off. Good for Bittner. I was going to drop short, but he hits the net. Lead back are now down to 2. James Trainer in the game, number 2 for Sargent County. That off, bounces around, no good. Trainer pressuring Bittner for that rebound. Jordan to Jaden. Jaden drives in. Turn around, jump shot. That's partially blocked again by the Bulldogs. Trainer over to Hansen, far side. Hansen pulls it down. Has love it. Hansen drives the lane. Rolls around, no good. Rebound, Welter. Kicks it out to Jaden Bittner. Bittner driving left side. Has Jordan Bittner. Bittner drives the lane. Swings it out to Dare. Dare drives in. Fakes, puts it up. Fouled underneath. Oh, Michael hoisted with the foul, number 30. Adair first shot up, bounced around, no good. Has a chance to tie it, shooting 2. Tapson takes a seat. Bergman in the game for the Broncos. Second shot is good. The Broncos 1 for 2 from the line. We have a timeout by the Bulldogs here inside the Bronco Dome. A TV timeout as well. The Broncos down by 1 here in our second quarter play. 5:38 mark. Your Bank North scoreboard at Bank North. They take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. So Bank North, once again, thank them for sponsoring the broadcasts of your North Dakota High School athletics, boys basketball, girls basketball, boys and girls wrestling, your winter sports. We're back at it tomorrow at the Central Castle Edmonds turn and bring you coverage starting approximately 9:30. We finish out here tonight between the Sargent County Bulldogs, ranked number 5, North Dakota Class B basketball. Bulldogs hail out of Region 1. Lisbon Broncos sitting at 3-2 out of Division 1A or Class A. Currently down by 1 to the Bulldogs. All right, timeout is over. There's 5:38 on the clock. It inbounds by the Bulldogs, gives to Martinson. Martinson, big guy, takes it down coach, gets it to Fury. Well, Lovett in the game. Otherwise, looks like Lovett and Hoisted still in the game for the Bulldogs. That's put up by Martinson. Oh, good. He's kind of cooled off here to Dare. Fast break. Drives left side, puts it up off. No good. Rebound by Walter for the Broncos to Jordan Bittner. He's going to drive in. Goes up against Fury. Jump shot up. No good. Broncos down by 1. 5-minute mark, second quarter. Rolls around, off, no good. Rebound, Martinson underneath, goes up against Adair. Adair blocks it. Adair, fast break, quickly down court to the Broncos, and he's fouled by Fury. So Bulldogs with 2 team fouls. Ethan Gilbert, big man in the game for the Broncos. To Jordan Bittner, top of the key, 3-point. That's up good for Bittner. Broncos grab first lead of the game. Up by 2, 21-19, second quarter, 4:15 mark. Skadoon underneath, gives it to Wielander. Wielander loses it. And Martinson, little pick set up by Kadoon. Martinson drives in, kicks it out to Lovett. 3-point, that's off, no good. Long to Wielander. Wielander deadly off the backboard, no good. Broncos down court. Jaden Bittner, shot off, no good. Underneath, we have a foul by Gilbert. Gilbert for the Broncos called with the foul. It's the second of the game. First team foul of the second quarter. Broncos with that 21-19 lead. Bittner with 11 points in the game for the Broncos. Gilbert gets a hand on it. Looked like it was last touch by Gilbert, but goes the Broncos' way. Here, Jordan Bittner with the ball, clears it out to Welter. Jaden Bittner comes all the way back around here to the near side. Rebound by Bittner to Adair. Adair with the shot, high arcing shot, bounces around, no good to Hansen for the rebound. Down to 3 minutes. Kadoon drives into the free throw line, kicks it out to Fury to Hansen. Near side, Wielander. Wielander's hot spot in that first quarter. No good. Welter with the rebound. The Bittner drives in, picks up the foul. Not sure if it was before the shot. So it goes against Hansen. So Hansen with his first personal, third team foul of the quarter for the Bulldogs. Clears it out all the way to Lincoln Adair on the inbound pass. Across the half-court line. Adair drives in. Kicks it out far side. Bittner turn around. Back in the lane. Pass out here on the right side to Adair. Up, no good. Fury to Hansen. Near the near side. Center lane, Martinson, easy bucket. Adair goes down to the floor, so tied up, 21 apiece at the 2:09 mark of the second quarter. And Martinson with 11. The Bittner drives in. Hansen blocks it. Ball bounces around. Last touch by Martinson. So Broncos maintain possession. 18 seconds on the shot clock here at the minute 52 mark, second quarter. Here to Jordan Bittner. Walter in the corner, near side. Jaden Bittner set up, far corner. To Adair. Swings it around inside to Tapson. Loose ball. Broncos maintain possession. Tapson. Those offensive lineman hands, not able to handle that pass underneath. Battling for Cadoon, or battling with Cadoon. To Tapson underneath, he's blocked, followed by Wielander. The 2 from the line. It's their 4th team foul. Minute 37 mark, second quarter. Tied up here at the Bronco Dome, 21 apiece on your Bank North scoreboard. First shot by Tapson, no good. Second shot's away, converts on it. Broncos new 2 of 4 from the line. Lisbon 1-point lead. Hansen drives down, kicks it out to Fury. Wielander top with the key. Over to Cadoon. Cadoon to Martinson, working against Adair. Turnaround jump shot and good. Nothing but net. Back and forth battle now for the lead between the Bulldogs and the Broncos. Adair kicks it out to Bittner from 3. That's good for Bittner. Now, 2-point lead for the Broncos. Once again, with the lead, to Hansen in the near corner. The right side. Cadoon swings it out to Fury. Martinson working against Adair. To Wielander. Fury wide open, far side. Kicks it out to Wielander. Still no room for the shot. Down to 6-second shot clock. Shots away, off, no good. Air ball by the Bulldogs. That errant pass by Tapson. Easy bucket for the Bulldogs. Broncos playing for last shot. That's stolen away by Hansen. Quick hands, drives the lane. That's up good for Hansen on the left-hand side. Bulldogs with the lead. Del Welter from 3. That's no good. That does it for our first half of play. Sargent County Bulldogs up with the 2-point lead, 27-25 over the Lisbon Broncos. Step away, come back for our Olson Accounting halftime show. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our camera girl Karen Mouse. Step away, take a word from our sponsors. Come back for that Olson Accounting halftime show.
The Bison Booster Club, an organization that is rooted in their support of the activities within the Milner Public School District and the City of Milner. They pride themselves on their community involvement in local donations to area projects and sponsorships to help make their community a pleasant place to reside. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a Booster Club member, you can check out the Bison Booster Club on Facebook or talk with any of the existing members. The Bison Booster Club, helping make their community a better place to live.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bill. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance, Lance Gullison Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let the staff at Lance Gullison Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon or email lance.gullison@fumic.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkmeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hey, welcome back. Sports announcer guy Brett Dick here at the Olson Accounting halftime show. You look over some of your first half stats not by any means are these official stats. These are unofficially Brent Dick stats here for our game tonight. You see out in the center of the court, they're putting for pizzas, so the year supply, or should say they get 12 pizzas, so 1 pizza a month out here. Kids are putting for a year supply or 12 pizzas. On the basketball court right now. We're down to 6:55 here at our Olson Accounting halftime show. Your Lisbon Broncos led in scoring by Jordan Bittner. Bittner with 3 3-pointers in the game. Has a total of 11 points. Lincoln Adair finding the hot hand as well, contributing to the Broncos scoring with 5 points, along with Jaden Bittner with 5. Jaden Bittner with a 3-pointer in the game. Lincoln Adair going 1 of 2 from the line. And Colt Tapson also going 1 of 2 for the line. The Broncos 2 of 4 in that first half of play from the free throw line. Sargent County, once again, these are unofficial stats. I know I'm missing a couple baskets here, but I have Nick Hansen with 4 points, Luke Martinson with 9, Colt Cadoon with 2, and Grady Wielander with 6. Wielander going 2 for 2 from the line. Wielander is hot in that first quarter play, making a big impact, having a big impact right away. The Broncos making the adjustment with Tapson, putting Tapson in the game. Or Parker Tapson in the game for the Broncos and matching up there with Wielander. Wielander just a little bit too much to handle for the Broncos with his athleticism and size. So a good adjustment by Coach Jason Kudzi as far as on the defensive side for the Broncos. Able to take away some of the impact that Grady Wielander was having in the first quarter, and that allowed the Broncos to catch up here. They were down 14-19 at the end of the first quarter, and took the lead midway through that second quarter of play. It was a back-and-forth battle from then on between the Broncos and the Sargent County Bulldogs for the lead. Sargent County with the steal by Nick Hansen as the seconds tick down in our second quarter, puts it up and in, giving the Sargent County Bulldogs this 2-point lead at halftime. Here for your North Dakota High School Class A or Division A boys basketball. Broncos in Division 1A this year. Sargent County Bulldogs out of Region 1 from the Class B side. So that is your halftime score from the Bronco Dome. You're watching your11event.com. Step away, take another word from our sponsor here from our Olson Accounting, or with our Olson Accounting halftime show. Kind of recap what's going on around the area tonight, and also in Division A basketball with some of your top 5 teams in action. So step away, take a word from our sponsor. You're watching your11event.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Hey, welcome back. Your team's taking the floor. Sargent County Bulldogs out on the floor, warming up for our second half action. Here also have Beck TV in the house tonight. They're also present for that duel last night between the Southport Mustangs and the Lisbon Broncos. Broncos coming into that duel maybe a little bit on the wounded and sick side before the holiday break. Took some time during that holiday break to get healthy. Came back last night with a great duel against the Southport Mustangs. If you're watching your live event last night, they picked up the win and kind of take control as far as the Southeast region dual seedings go on the Class B side of it for North Dakota High School Class B Wrestling. Go back here inside the Bronco Dome on yourliveevent.com here at the Olson Accounting halftime show. Leading scorer in the game right now is Jordan Bittner with 11 points. And Luke Martinson on the Bulldog side with 9 points. So I thought I had Martinson with 11. It's possible he has more than that. These are unofficial stats for the game. You look at some of your area competition, some of your top 5 teams in action for region or for Division A, Class A boys basketball. We have Wapenen at number 1A, Kindred. Number 2A, Grafton at Botno. Oak Grove's at number 5A, Shiloh Christian. So number 1, number 2, number 5 teams in the state in action tonight. Kidder County on the Class B side is at Oaks. Enderlin is at Division A, Valley City. Wilton Wing is at Edgy Call Montpelier. And Taspazina takes on Hankinson for some of your area Class B boys basketball action. And your top 5 teams in Division A, just going over those once again, we have Kindred sitting on top with that 5-0 record overall. Grafton 5-0, 4-1's Minnewaca, number 3, 4-2. Devils Lake 4-1. Bismarck Shiloh Christian 5-1 at number 5. Other receiving votes, we have Wapton out of Division 1A, Beulah with 4-1 record. Desox, Burlington, and Stanley. That is your Division A boys basketball call. Now we have your Division B, Class B boys basketball. Top 10 teams. Number 1 is Bowman County with a 6-0 record, maintaining that number 1 spot. Number 2, North Star with 2 first-place votes. At number 2, moving up in the polls is Minot Bishop Ryan, moving up from the number 4 spot, picking up 1 first-place vote. They have a 6-0 overall record. In West Hope Newburgh, moving up from number 6 spot into the 4 position with the 6-0 record in the latest North Dakota Class B boys basketball poll. So with all top 4 teams undefeated this far in the season, Sargent County drops down from the number 3 spot into 5 with a 4-1 record after their defeat by Hillsborough Central Valley. And Linton HMB takes the 6th spot. They move up from 7 at 6-0. Hankinson at 5-0. The number 7, they move up from 8. Edgerly Montpelier drops down from 5 into the number 8 spot with that 5-1 record. Roshburn at 4-0. And Langdon Edmore Munich tied for the 9th spot in North Dakota Class B boys basketball poll. So we're ready here with our second half of play. That concludes our Olson County halftime show. Bittner with the ball, drives in, kicks it out to Adair. Top of the key, Bergman knocked away by Hansen. Hansen with the quick hands. Bittner goes to the floor, called for traveling. Things opening up for the Broncos with the turnover. Hansen over to Cadoon. Back to the left side to Fury. Far side to Hansen. Inside now Wielander into Martinson. Going up against Adair. Inside. Drives the lane. That's good for 2. Jump shot up and over Adair. Bittner Bulldogs leave the lane open. Bittner drives in, makes an easy layup. No hesitation by Bittner. Saw daylight, went for it, puts in 2. Martinson drives in, spin move out to Wielander from 3. Bombs away, that's up and good for Wielander. Back to this 5-point lead. Sargent County led 19-14 after the first quarter, 27-25 at half, now 32-27 at the 6:27 mark. Gilbert from the free throw line off, no good. Batted away by Adair. Offensive board for the Broncos. Up and over, little hook, up and over on that left-hand side of the lane. Good for Bittner. Bittner, 4 points for the Broncos, second half. Foul underneath. Wielander goes to the line. Wielander tonight 2 for 2 from the line. First shot by Wielander rolls around, no good. Wielander's cooled off a little bit. The 6:05 mark, third quarter. Wielander's second shot is good. Now Wielander 3 of 4. Back to a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. Jordan Bittner kicks it out. Welter, far corner, up good. Go off for Welter. The front of the rim. Pass to Cadoon. To Fury. Cadoon working the right side to Martinson underneath. Spin move by Martinson. Turnaround jump shot, good. And Martinson, Wielander, and Jordan Bittner with 4 points. That's good for Adair. Little fadeaway for Adair. Jaden Bittner, Martinson, and Wielander with 4 points in the second half. Adair now with 2. Adair going up against Martinson. Loose ball taken by Martinson to Wielander from 3. It's off short, no good. Rebound by Adair. Kicks it out to Bittner. Back to Jordan Bittner. Drives the lane. Jump shot up in off the front of the rim, no good. And foul underneath. We got 2 shots going to Hanson. So Jaden Bittner with his second team foul for the Broncos in this third quarter. Hanson, that one's off, no good. Hanson with 4 points in the game at the 4:38 mark of the third quarter. Hanson, second shot rolls around and good for Hanson. Hanson now with 5 points for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Adair, from Bittner to Adair. Adair drives in, free throw line. Bittner drives in, gets tangled up with Martinson. Turnover by the Broncos. Martinson near side, spin move, jump shot. That's off, no good. Last touch by the Broncos. So Fury takes it out. Martinson over to Wielander. Welter. A shot no good. Wielander goes to the floor. Comes up a little gingerly. They're going up against Welter. So Welter's first personal. Third team foul by the Broncos, third quarter. Wheelander 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Shot short, no good. The ankle maybe affecting Wheelander a little bit. Second shot by Wheelander is good. Coach Coonsey with the instructions for the team. Give him to Bittner. Dare leads him in, drives the lane up, off, no good. Battles Elliott, offensive board, kicks it out to Bittner. Good for 3 for Bittner. So the mailman, Jaden Bittner, 7 points in the third quarter for the Broncos. That's Kadoon from 3. Kadoon nonchalantly throws up a 3-pointer. Extends lead now to 6. Jaden Bittner kicks it out. Welter, far corner. That's off. Rebound. Bergman battle and Fury underneath. Fury comes away with it. Down to 3 minutes, third quarter. Kadoon steps up again. Fires it off. No good. Bergman's open. Underneath. A good read by Hansen. Gets in there, breaks up the pass back to Jaden Bittner. It looks like we do have a Team E timeout here at the 2:50 mark. Here on the Bank North scoreboard. 6-point lead for Sargent County Bulldogs. Step away, take a word from our sponsors. Come back for the last 2:50 over third.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Hey, welcome back here to the Bronco Dome. Back and forth battle between Sargent County Bulldogs, Lisbon Broncos. Sargent County taking control here, sending their lead to 6. In the third quarter, they led 19-14 up to the first, 27-25 at half. Broncos in a back and forth battle in that second quarter, had the lead, then lost it. Second sticked away with Nick Hansen stealing it, converting on a 2-point layup. Put the Bulldogs up by 2 going into half. The Broncos come back out of the break. Their first possession was a turnover, and not able to catch up to the Bulldogs here. Jaden Bittner putting in 7 points. That shot off, no good. Rebound by Bergman. Good hustle by Bergman. Seals it off here to Bittner. Kicks it out to Jordan. Over to Adair. Broncos swing it back around to Jaden Bittner. Going back to the right side. Jaden Bittner from 3. That's off. No good. Rebound by Martinson. That shot off. No good by Martin. Oh, rolls around. Comes back. A little backspin on it. Could have counted that one out for Martinson, but he gets it. He has 6 points. Rebound by Bergman. He has had a couple offensive boards here for the Broncos. Broncos are just not able to convert. Welter. Bittner, top of the key from 3. That's good. Nothing but net for Bittner. Bittner with 11 in the first half, puts in his first 3 points of the second, now with 14 points in the game. The Broncos also, let's see, they all know Cam Cordero in the game. That's drives it in, good for 2. So Trainer with 2. Adair kicks it out to Bittner. Off, no good. Rebound by Kadoon. Trainer in the game, gives it to Hansen. Martinson sets the pick. Hansen drives in, kicks it out to Kadoon. Left side rolls around and good. Kadoon with 5. Broncos convert. So Jordan Bittner with 2 for the Broncos. Bittner with 5 now in the second half. Knocks the lead back down to 7. Trainer drives in, goes up against Bergman. Left-hander off, no good, no foul. Quickly down court to Dare. Dare's going to go baseline, puts it up. Reverse layup, no good. Gives it to Hansen. Last 10 seconds, third quarter. 39-46. The score here down to 3 seconds. Martinson, spin move, free throw line, and good for Martinson. And Martinson converts as time expires. Martinson with 8 points in the second half, has 17 in the game. Puts the Bulldogs up by a score of 48-39. Going into our fourth quarter of play. So we'll step away, take a word from our sponsors, come back for quarter number 4. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. You're a sports announcer guy, Brent Dick, and camera girl, Kiera Mouse.
Trusted news, weather, and sports from your community. Look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve.
Yeah, welcome back to your fourth quarter play. Sargent County Bulldogs, 9-point lead. Broncos cut the lead to 2 points going into the half. Martinson connects on a buzzer beater to end the third quarter. That shot, 3-point off, no good. Walter called for the ball, but Broncos not able to clear it out from underneath the basket. .740 mark, third quarter. Jaden Bittner to Jordan. Back to Welter. Bittner comes around backside, drives the lane, left hand up, no good. He is fouled for 2. So it goes against Trainer. So foul going against Trainer, his first personal. Bittner, first free throw attempt of the game, converts. Second one's away. That's off, no good. Rebound, batted away. Adair. Oiste gets it to Kadoon. Back to Kadoon, three-point shot. That's off and off the backboard and good for Kadoon. I don't know if you have blood. One of the officials spotted some blood, trying to figure out where it came from. So Kadoon with another three-pointer. That's 2 in the second half. 10 points in the game for Kadoon. On the Bank North scoreboard. 11-point lead now for Sargent County. They're starting to pull away as the Broncos in the second half. Jaden Bittner with the hot hand for the Broncos in the second half was 8 points. Lincoln Adair with 2, and Jordan Bittner with 5. And for Sargent County Bulldogs, you have Luke Martinson throwing in 8 points. Colton Cadoon with 10 in the game. Martinson with 17 in the game. And Grady Wielander with 4 points in the second half. He has 10 in the game for Sargent County. Also, Trainer with a 2-point basket in the second half for Sargent County Bulldogs. And from the line, Wielander for Sargent County. It's like he's 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Nick Hansen, one of 2 for the Broncos. Jaden Bittner's 1 of 2. Lincoln Adair 1 for 2. And Tapson also 1 of 2 for his 1 point in the game. We are at the 7:14 mark. Inbounds pass. Gives to Jaden Bittner. Lincoln Adair swings out, free throw line, dishes off to Jordan Bittner, drives the lane, turnaround jump shot, and good for Bittner. The Broncos look the pressure, call for the foul is Bittner. Bulldog student section get involved in the game now. Broncos knock it back to 9-point lead by the Bulldogs. Cadoon to Trainer. Trainer gets it down court. Back to Cadoon. The Broncos have to pressure Cadoon on that right side, driving the lane. That's off, no good. Shot put up by Hoisted, no foul underneath. Bittner is able to clear it out. Bittner's going to drive in, dishes off to Dare wide open, 3-point bomb, that's no good. Tapson with the rebound. Dare underneath, going up against Trainer. Trainer, no foul. All over Dare underneath. To Bittner, swings it out. Back to Jade. Jaden's going to drive the lane, kicks it out. Welter all alone. That shot up and good for Welter. Welter with his first 3 points of the game. Back to 6-point lead. Shot off by Trainer, no good. The subs in the game for the Bulldogs. Sargent County giving a bunch of their starters rest right now. Only Cadoon starter in the game for Sargent County. With the 6-point lead to Adair. Broncos taking advantage. Lincoln Adair to Bittner, rolls around, no good. Cadoon with the rebound. Yeah, subs in the game, so the bench is fired up. Official over there talking to the coach, trying to get his sub switched out. We do have a timeout on the floor by Sargent County. So they do have a 6-point lead. We'll step away and take a word from our sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
All right, officials still discussing transpired there before that timeout. Not sure what they did. I thought maybe they gave the bench a technical, but we'll see what happens here. Still out there talking about it. So 6-point lead for Sargent County, 5:33 mark. A Bulldog ball. On the east side of the court here inside the Bronco Dome. gives it to Hansen. Back to Trainer. We have Trainer. Wielander sets a pick for Trainer. Trainer's going to drive in. Kicks it back out to Fury. Fury. Martinson working against Bittner. Has the matchup they want. Martinson's going to do spin move, jump shot. That's off. No good. Rebound by the Broncos. Gilbert underneath. Adair wide open, far corner. Adair sets a pick for Bittner. Shot up and good for Bittner. He drains it. .448. That ball loose on the floor. Welter's going to go in. Has Adair near side. Puts it up and in for Adair. Fast break layup for the Broncos. A shot off, no good by Trainer. Broncos with the rebound. Broncos playing catch-up basketball now. I got to get the score caught up myself. Down by 1 here at 4:16 mark. And we do have a foul on Martinson. Martinson's first personal. And nobody in foul trouble on either side of the ball. Bulldogs 1-point lead. And look at that steal by Walter, the pass to Adair. It turned the tide here for the Broncos. Broncos with a steam of momentum. At the 4-minute mark, now Jordan Bittner going up against Martinson. Dishes it to Gilbert. Gilbert's going to lose it. Martinson dishes it inside Wielander. Double team. Cadoon wide open. That shot off. No good. We got a rebound. Pushing off. Wielander called for push off. So whatever happened there between the officials and that Bobcat bench. So calls starting to drop the Broncos on the Broncos side. Wielander with his second personal. A 1-point lead, 3:35. Broncos have a chance to take the lead to Welter. I think it's heat inside the Broncos home, but Welter throws it away. Goes into about the second or third row on the visitor side of the bleachers. Turnover by the Broncos. Give Elliott Welter some props here. Martinson wide open. Broncos go for the double team. We leave Martinson open. Adair Martinson going at it. We got a foul underneath, so we're going for 2. And Martinson, or excuse me, is that Cadoon from the line? So Adair with his second personal. Cadoon looking to extend that lead now to 2. Cadoon quiet in the first half, had 2 points. Now with 9, 11 in the game. Rebound by the Broncos. Kicks it out, Bittner from 3 and good. Bittner gives the Broncos the lead here at the 3:01 mark. Got a timeout on the floor. Your Lisbon Broncos take the lead, 53-52 inside the Bronco Dome. We'll step away, take a word from our sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, 3:01 mark of this fourth quarter. Broncos take a 1-point lead. Bittner, 3 3-pointers now in this second half of play. Had 5 points in the first half. Kind of opened things up as far as scoring. Leading the Broncos in the second half. Jordan Bittner, brother Jordan, had 11 in the first. To Hansen. to Fury. Cadoon swings it to Hansen. Hansen's going to work around to the right side to Fury. Fury drives in, kicks it out to Martinson. Down to 2:33. Martinson lets it go. Air ball. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. Adair brings it down, kicks it out to Jordan Bittner. Gilbert sets the pick. Welter out to Bittner from 3. Drains it. That's off. No good. Hits top of the backboard, out of bounds. Martinson inbounds it to Hansen. Bulldogs slowing the tempo down. To Cadoon. Fury wide open from the corner. Shot no good. Rebound by Wheelander. He's fouled underneath on the shot and then converts on it. Big basket for Grady Wheelander going up against Bittner. Yeah, Coach Coonsey, not sure if he has any gray here. Not much hair left on top, but either losing some more tonight or turning some more gray here. Down by 1. Now 2. Wheelander converts. Adair drives in, gets it to Gilbert. Underneath. He's fouled, so Gilbert going to the line. Martinson, second personal. 4th team foul. That is good for Gilbert. So Ethan Gilbert converts on the bucket. Has a chance to tie it up. It's Gilbert's first points of the game. Going 2 for 2 from the line. Ties it up. We have timeout by the Jason Coonsey, coach of the Broncos. Here at the minute 39 mark. We're all tied up in the 4th quarter. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. Sports announcer Guy Brentic with our camera girl Kiera Mouse. Step away for 30 seconds. Hey, welcome back to the Bronco Dome after timeout called by Jason Coonsey and the Broncos. Tied up 55 apiece. Sargent County led 39-48 at the end of this 3rd quarter. Broncos on the hot hand from Jaden Bittner. Helps close the gap, puts the Broncos in loose ball. Knocked away by the Broncos. Fury. Broncos short a player here on the near end. Welter hustles back down. Cadoon spins around, gets it to Hansen. Now down to minute 15. Hansen drives in, blocked by Adair. Broncos with the chance to take the lead down to minute 11. To Bittner. Spin move, gets it out to Welter. Broncos down, 23-second shot clock. Gilbert to Bittner, down to 19. Martinson reaches in. Bittner drives the lane, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound by Adair, puts it up in 2 for Lincoln Adair. Broncos with the lead. Timeout by the Bulldogs. So Lisbon Broncos, Coach Coonsey fired up. Haven't seen that in a while here inside the Bronco Gymnasium. So Broncos with the 2-point lead, 57-55, 42.9 seconds here in the 4th quarter. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. We'll return after word from our sponsors.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
Hey, welcome back. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. Broadcast tonight of North Dakota High School basketball. Division A, Lisbon Broncos taking on Division B, Sargent County Bulldogs. Bulldogs ranked number 5 in Class B. Broncos looking to steal one from the Bulldogs. Bulldogs led after every quarter here. After the first 14-19, 25-27, 39-48 at the end of the third. Martinson from the corner, 3, no good. Rebound by Welter. That's stolen by the Bulldogs. Martinson ties it up. All tied up. Broncos with the last shot here. See if they can run the clock out. Timeout by Coach Coonsey. Wants to slow things down, talk about the strategy. So another timeout inside the Bronco Dome. Tied up 57 apiece in the fourth quarter. Step away, take another word from our sponsors.
As we jump into tax season, let's approach it with the same enthusiasm as your favorite sports teams. Olson Accounting dribbles through piles of paperwork and pins down deductions like a pro. They aim to come out on top and stick a refund. Tax season is about strategy and teamwork. Olson Accounting trains to be the best in class. Let Olson Accounting set up your tax plan and eliminate any problems by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
Hey, welcome back. Tied up 57 apiece. 24.8 seconds on the clock. Broncos with the ball. The shot clock is blinked out. Coach Coonsey calls the timeout. See what he has drawn up for the Broncos. Two nights now of exciting high school athletics, sports inside the couple of great contests on the boys. An inbound pass goes to Jaden Bittner. He's the man you want with the ball right now. Hot hand in the fourth quarter. Over to brother Jordan. Jordan's going to drive the lane, gets it to Gilbert, drives in, puts it off, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs to Hanson, quickly down court. We got a timeout. With 8.2 seconds left, the Bulldogs. Gilbert puts it up. No good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Another timeout inside the Bronco Dome with 8.2 seconds on the clock. Take a look for the Broncos with Jaden Bittner. Has 14 points in the second half, 19 in the game. Luke Martinson with 19 in the game, so leading scorers, both teams with 19 apiece. Luke Martinson for Sargent County and Jaden Bittner for the Lisbon Broncos. Bittner with 4 3-pointers, going 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Martinson with 1 3-pointer in the game, coming up with the clutch 2-point layup after that turnover that tied up the game. Right now, that looks like your RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. Had tapped it for Welter there with that steal and that feed to dish to Adair to get the Broncos rolling on this run and taking the lead, but Martinson grabbed it back here now for the Bulldogs. Martinson inbound pass with Adair to Welter. Martinson, Adair, Welter down to 3.5 seconds. Bronco ball. On the loose ball, it's Bronco ball. It's Bronco ball. Coach Coonsey may be a little confused off who had the advantage there. He's looking for a foul. You don't want the technical, so we get things slowed back down. Another timeout inside the Bronco Dome. We'll step away this time. Take a word from our sponsors. With 3.4 seconds left, Bronco ball tied up at 57. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hey, welcome back. Tied up 57 apiece. Bronco ball, 3.4 seconds. Broncos converted on this possession. This place will explode. I don't know if you've ever seen the bleachers clear out and fans storm the floor inside the Bronco gymnasium, but this might be it tonight. Tied up at 57. Far side of the court with Bittner. Adair down to 3 seconds. 2, 1. Adair puts it up. That's high off the glass. Oh, and just off the backside of the rim. Adair was zeroed in. They're going into overtime. 4 minutes on the clock. Tie up at 57 apiece. We have overtime coming up inside the Bronco Gymnasium. Extended coverage. Tied up at 57 apiece. We'll take a step away, take a word from our sponsors. Come back for this overtime between the Bulldogs and the Broncos.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern's North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Hey, welcome back inside the Bronco Dome. North Dakota Division A, Class A basketball. Lisbon Broncos taking on Class B or Division B, Sargent County Bulldogs. Both teams respectively out of the regions of Region 1 on the A and then on the B side. 4 minutes on the clock. Another tip-off here. Martinson and Ethan Gilbert. Gilbert, the senior for the Broncos, wearing number 30 here on senior night, along with fellow senior Jaden Bittner. Bittner with 19 points in the game. Also on the floor for the Broncos, we have Lincoln Adair, Jordan Bittner, and Elliot Welter. Bittner, Adair, both Bittners, Adair and Welter, along with Gilbert. Tip ball goes to Jordan Bittner, now to brother Jaden. Coonsey looking for his team to speed it up, issuing instructions, wants him to move the ball down court. Kicks it out, Welter, top of the key. Fakes it to Bittner here in the near side. Setting the screen up, Gilbert. Jordan Bittner. Bittner's going to drive in, bounce it off of Hanson. Jump shot off, no good. Rebound, we got a foul underneath between, it's like Wielander and Gilbert battling underneath. Gilbert with the foul. His first personal, or excuse me, his fourth personal, so Gilbert in a little bit of trouble. Still tied up at 57 here in the overtime. Steal by Bittner, picks it up off the shoelaces, drives in, picks it up, good, converts on the basket. The two goes in. Hanson with the foul on the shot. That's 5 team fouls now for the Bulldogs. Bittner at the line, converts on it, puts the Broncos up by 3. Bittner 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Hanson thought about it, drugged that back foot, not called with travel. Martinson turns around, going up against Gilbert, stole it away. Officials letting him play underneath. Now Bittner, fast break. Fakes left, goes to the far side to Welter. Little skyhook fingertip over the top, no good. Broncos still with the 3-point lead. To Hanson, here to Cadoon. The starters back in the game, all starters in the game for the Bulldogs. Martinson drives in. He's going to get called. He's got a jump ball. A jump ball called with Martinson. Not sure who tied him up underneath, if it was Adair or Gilbert. It's kind of slow motion as Martinson was driving in. He's walking through concrete, but called with the jump ball. Wielander steps aside. No good. Air ball by Wielander. Just hasn't been on the mark. On fire in that first quarter. Back to Bittner. Down to 2:29 in overtime. Oh, Adair loses his feet. Martinson and Welter on the floor. Scrambling for it. We got a jump ball. I don't know if we're going to call for a foul or what's going on there. The officials are letting them play here in this overtime period. They're out there talking about it. So jump ball. Still a 3-point lead for the Broncos, 2:18. Bittner inbounds it, kicks it out to Gilbert, far side. Gilbert looking for help to Adair. Jordan Bittner, brother Jaden. Jaden's going to drive in. Broncos slow it down, 24 shot clock. Jordan drives in, layup, no good, just rolls in and out. Fury drug his foot, no travel called. The second time he's done that, but nothing called. Back door open for Hansen. The Broncos, after that call, they kind of stopped playing there, and Hansen able to sneak it through the back door baseline, puts in for two. Hansen with 3 points, fourth quarter. Jordan Bittner drives in, pulls up, jump shot off the glass, no good. And a dry run now for Jordan Bittner here in overtime. A 1 point lead for the Broncos down to minute 15, back to crunch time. Hansen got timeout by the Bulldogs. So with 1:12 remaining in overtime, Broncos up by 1. The Bulldogs with the timeout in overtime. Step away, take a word from our sponsors, and return in 30 seconds.
For Scholars Chapter is a nonprofit foundation that supports academic success in the community. The mission is to mobilize the community on behalf of post-secondary education for the students. For more information, scan the QR code on screen, stop by the Sargent Central School District, or find the Sargent Central Dollars for Scholars page on Facebook. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Joe's Egg Supply, Koo Jansen family in memory of Isaiah, and Stock Growers Bank.
College goes far beyond the buildings, classrooms, and the tests. It's about...
Hey, welcome back. Sports Announcement guy Brent Dick. Minute 12 to go in overtime. Broncos up by 1. Sargent County, 5 team fouls. The Wielander steps behind 3-point line, gives it to Hansen. Hansen pulling the Bulldogs within 1 with that layup. Martinson turnaround jump shot blocked by Gilbert. Rebound by Adair, down to 59 seconds. Coonsey slows down Bittner. Adrenaline flowing on both sides of the ball here. Bittner drives in, kicks it out to brother Jaden. Down to 19 seconds. To Jordan, back to Welter inside the Adair, all alone, puts it up, rolls for 2 points, and the basket with the foul for Lincoln Adair. Down to 33.7 seconds. Adair can extend the lead here to 4 points, make it a 2-possession game. It rolls around off, no good rebound by the Bulldogs. Adair, 1 of 3 from the free throw line here to Fury. To Martinson, down to 21 seconds. Martinson puts it off, no good. Rebound, Adair, and he's fouled by Martinson immediately. Adair once again with the opportunity. Now that's 6 team fouls. Make that 7. So 2 shots for Adair. Adair with the chance once again to make it a 2-possession ball game. .4 seconds on the clock. Adair puts it up and in, all net for Adair. Helps out the cause for the Broncos. And we have a timeout. Using up that last timeout in overtime is Sargent County Bulldogs. Here at the Broncos now with a 4-point lead in this overtime period. 16.4 seconds on the clock. Adair with one more free throw attempt. After this timeout, we'll step away and take a word from our sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Trying something different and discovering your purpose. It's about getting involved, supporting your community, and joining the conversation. It's about learning, growing, and finding your passion. This is not your average classroom. This is the University of Minnesota Crookston.
Hey, welcome back, Broncos, with that 4-point lead here in overtime. Sargent County took charge of this game in the first quarter, up 19-14 at halftime. Martinson steals the ball, puts it up for 2. As seconds tick away, giving the Bulldogs a 2-point lead going into halftime, 27-25. Sargent County broke it open at a 9-point lead at the end of the third quarter over the Broncos, led 48-39. Broncos, along with Jaden Bittner, tie up the game, get it into overtime. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Quickly down court. Hansen from 3 and gets it. Hansen nails it. Bulldogs aren't done yet. We got a foul on Bittner. Bittner shoot 2. Hansen with the NBA three-pointer. Comes up clutch. Pulls the Bulldogs within 1. Emotion to this game, back and forth, up and down, every direction. Bittner converts. Ice in his veins for Bittner. Bittner, second shot in good, so Bittner going 2 of 2 from the line. Martinson, last second shot up off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Broncos, and they win it here, 65-62. The crowd erupts on the home side. The Lisbon Broncos defeat the Sargent County Bulldogs by a score of 65-62 up on your Bank North scoreboard in overtime. We'll step away, come back for our post-game show here inside the Bronco Dome. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. We return after a word from our sponsors. Thank you.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136. Head to rjbroadcasting.com and get your free copy, The Digital Sports Guide. It's the winter sports guide for R&J Sports, and it's free, it's digital, and it's available on rjbroadcasting.com. The cover's blue, it's got great photos on it, and it's easy for you to download. Simply go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the winter sports guide, or scan the QR code if you see it on the flyer or on our social media pages or on the screens. It's the Winter Sports Guide, R&J Sports 2023-24, available now, rjbroadcasting.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Milner Public School District has a long history of academic, artistic, and athletic achievement and is proud of the programs and education environment offered. A fully accredited educational system, Milner Public School District operates 2 separate school buildings, including Sundale Colony School. Over 85%, that's right, 85% of the graduates of Milner High School attend some form of post-secondary educational institution. You can find more information on the Milner Public School District online at milner.k12.nd.us.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance, Lance Gullison Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let the staff at Lance Gullison Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon or email lance.gullison@fumic.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on an Alaska and Glacier Bay cruise July 23rd to August 4th. We'll discover the cities of Anchorage and Fairbanks and enjoy a guided tour in Denali National Park. We'll also relax on a wonderful 4-night cruise, including Glacier Bay National Park. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ for more information and to watch a travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Hey, welcome back to your Sports Announcer Guy, Brett Dick, with your final tonight. Broncos victorious over the Sargent County Bulldogs by a score of 65-62 in overtime. That is your final score. We'll wrap things up here with our post-game show with your scoring for the Lisbon Broncos. Jaden Bittner leading all scorers in the game with 24 points. Unofficially had 19 points in your second half of play. So Bittner dishing in 19. And really the difference here for the Broncos in the game in that second half of play for Lisbon. Lincoln Adair for Lisbon with 13 points. Jordan Bittner with 18. Ethan Gilbert with 2. And Tapson with 1 point in the game. The Broncos going 10 of 14 from the free throw line. That proved clutch for them going down the stretch in overtime. The Broncos and Bittner able to convert on a couple free throws, making it a 2-possession game, and eventually pulling out the win here tonight, 65-62 over the Sargent County Bulldogs. For Sargent County, they're led in scoring by Luke Martinson with 19 points in the game unofficially. Nick Hansen with 10. Colton Cadoon with 11. And Grady Wielander with 14 points. Wielander opened up in that first quarter of play. He was hot and had 6 points in that first quarter of play. And then Broncos making the adjustment with Jason Coonsey putting in Tapson, a little bit bigger body to handle Tapson underneath, kind of cooled him down in the first half and especially shut him down in that second quarter. Kind of carried through into the second half of play. So Wielander just held the 6 points there in that first half. I think that was one of the keys of the game for the Broncos, was able to shut down Wielander as he helped the Bulldogs grab that early lead and put them up 19-14 at the end of the first quarter. Bulldogs led 27-25 when the play of Luke Martinson with his 19 points in the game. He had a steal a second sticked away in that first half of play, converted on the layup to push the Bulldogs ahead 27-25. But the Broncos came out of the halftime, it's cold shooting, not able to convert on their free throws or their three-point baskets. So it started out a little cold. That's kind of been the theme with the Broncos coming out of halftime, but able to get things going with Jaden Bittner. Bittner helping out with his 24 points in the game. And coming down here into overtime. Tied up 57-57 at the end of the fourth quarter. That was helped out with our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. That's going to go back to Elliot Welter. Just jotted that down. With that steal, Broncos were down 48-51. And Welter steals it, dishes it to Adair underneath. Pulls the Broncos within 1 point. The game at that time was 50-51. And that really helped the Broncos keep that momentum and push them into overtime here, tying it up at 57 apiece going into overtime. And then Broncos eventually pulling away 65-62 to win it tonight here inside the Bronco Dome. The Bulldogs getting into a little foul trouble or team foul trouble here going into overtime. So that gave the Broncos the advantage at the free throw line. And also the officials letting the Broncos and the Bulldogs get out there and play a little bit, mixing it up in that overtime period. Letting the players kind of decide what was going to happen on the floor, which honestly was kind of good to see there. The players just going at it. Who wanted it more? The Broncos coming out on top with the victory, 65-62 inside the Bronco Gymnasium. So the Enbridge Energy player of the game, that goes to none other than Jaden Bittner with his 24 points on the night. Kind of quiet in that first half of play with 5 points, but comes back with 19 in the second half. Getting hot there in the middle of that third quarter for his 24 points and helping the Broncos, leading them to victory, the senior here on senior night for Lisbon. So your Enbridge Energy player of the game goes to Jaden Bittner. So for Enbridge Energy, life takes energy for the Enbridge. Energy for life. Visit Enbridge.com for your career opportunities. And once again, our RDK precision play of the game going out to Elliot Welter and Lincoln Adair on that steal, down 49-51. Welter, center of the court, steals it away, dishes it to Adair underneath the basket. Adair converts on the layup, pulls the Broncos and keeps that momentum alive. Eventually, Broncos take the lead. Sargent County ties it up at the end of the game, or at the end of the fourth quarter, sending it to overtime. But we give the RDK Enterprises precision play of the game to Elliot Welter, or on the play of Elliot Welter and Lincoln Adair. So RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planning updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises at Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit plannerdoc.com. That's RDK Enterprises. They're here to help you. That wraps things up tonight for North Dakota boys basketball here from Lisbon, North Dakota on YourLiveEvent.com. We're back again tomorrow at the CentraCast Letterman's Tournament. Coverage beginning about 9:30 up there from CentraCast High School. Have coverage all day and probably more than likely into the evening. Have both boys and girls wrestling on tap for tomorrow. Cover a lot of the Broncos and the Squirrels and then all the other teams here from the southeast region of the state and for boys and girls wrestling. And that's tomorrow. Coverage beginning at 9:30 for the CentraCast Letterman's Tournament. And on behalf of Your Live Event, I'm sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our camera girl Kira Mouse. Wishing everyone safe travels and see you tomorrow at the CentraCast Letterman's Tournament. Good night, everyone.